Hi everybody, my name is Edushola, and in this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to edit videos with Adobe Premiere Pro. This is CS6 version, and here we go. Now first of all, this is let me show you the interface. It's very lovely and easy to work with. So here is your work preview, your project you're working on. This is where you save. So you can stretch your work area as you need fit, anyhow you want to use it, as you see fit. So, and here is your timeline where you have your video bar. You can drop your video here, you can drop your audios here, maybe your tracks, your song you want to make use of. And here is your toolbar. You have a selection to the ripple edit. All these tools are useful. This is what you use to cut your videos and put transitions between them as well. So here is your projects space where you drop your projects and drag them to your timeline. Here we have our effects bar. You can use your presets. There are a lot of presets in Adobe Premiere that comes with it. And also we have audio effects. We have audio transitions. We have video effects. We also have video transitions. So now let me show you how to import a file into Adobe Premiere Pro. To import a file into Adobe Premiere Pro, you need to go to File, Import, or you can as well just right click in your project tab and go to import. It's that easy. Then it brings in your wherever your file is. You can just locate your file. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be bringing a recorded video I did for a ZBrush tutorial for YouTube. So I'm bringing it on, and we're going to be working on it. So I'll just click the file, then I'll go to import. Now my file loads in and it shows up here. Now I have my file in my project tab. So now with my file, I can easily drag my file. Can you see the moment I drag, you can see with this, and this circle is showing here, shows that I can't drop it here. So when I bring it here, now it's showing on my timeline, I can bring my file here. So I can drop it on my video 1 or take it off video 2, wherever I want to drop it. So now that I've dropped it here, you can see it's now showing up in my preview bar. So that's how it goes. Now we can press space bar and it continues playing. That's how it works. So that's Adobe Premiere Pro. It's very easy to use. Okay, so now let's say we want to start this video with a title and say, okay, yeah, watch my tutorial or something. To do that, you can as well go up, or you can see title at the menu bar. Just click title, new title. You can choose default, still, crawl, or roll, whichever one you prefer. Or you can use it based on a template that you actually worked on before and you saved. So now let's just go with still, because I like still, it makes a lot of sense. So you can name this ZBrush Tut. There we go. So now it brings up this title tab. Now because my video on my timeline, I was actually at this point, so it's showing up here. So it gives you a live preview of what you're working on. So now I just come up. Now it's just like Photoshop. If you've ever used Photoshop before, you should be familiar with all these tools we have here. This is a text tool, this is a vertical type tool. So that's how it works. So now I type and I'll just put ZBrush. So now, but what we have now is the font. It's a very funny font, so I can as well change that to my favorite font. That's Century Gothic. That's my favorite font. I love it. But the way ZBrush is written here, let's copy them. So just type, it's capital letter Z and B, small letter. Okay, I was making a mistake there. Brush. It's all capital letter. But these ones have smaller values, the size. So I can use the font size to about okay, 60. And guess what? Good to go. I'll go. I'll position my text here, and I'll go and create another text. I'll call this tutorial. TU TORIAL. Okay, so you can actually as well edit your text here, change the color. Now I want to use a very light red. Change the color. Can make it can reduce the opacity and all, but we don't want to do that for this tutorial. So actually this text is actually going to be in front of another screen and not this one. So now that we're done with what we want, this is just ZBrush tutorial. So now I just close this, and if you look at our project bar, we have our ZBrush tutorial text title right there. So now, just the same way I dragged the Dynamesh, I can as well drag the ZBrush tutorial down. So now if I click, now I can drag. So here is our title. It's placed on our from our ZBrush recording. So now I can, if I want to make it show up before my video, I just put my video forward. By pressing plus and minus on my keyboard, it zooms in on my timeline. You can see the way it works. So now I want to zoom in and bring my ZBrush title to the beginning. Now it shows up then. So to join it back together, you can as well drag or use the ripple edit, which is the B. You can see that. So when I have a space like this, what I do most of the time, I just right click and it brings in my ripple edit and just joins back together. It's a lot of fun. I like it. So now that this one is shown before our video, so it goes but it's taking a while. It's too much. So let's just say we stop here. ZBrush tutorial shows up for a while. Then we go by, we reduce it by just dragging. It's very Adobe Premiere is a lot of fun. You just drag and reduce the size, the length of the title. So we can as well, after we're done with that, we can just ripple edit again and it cuts it back and joins everything back. The cool thing about ripple edit is, even if you have an audio below your video and you ripple edit, it just snaps everything back into position. Very cool. So now that we have this joined together, let's bring in an audio. It's the same process of bringing in a video into Adobe Premiere. You can just right click here and import, or go to File, Import. And so let's just go now, get to my music folder. I can just bring in the Passenger Let Me Go song. I love that song. So it comes in, I can just drag. But the difference between this, you can't put it on your video bar. You can only put it on the audio bar, on the audio side of the on the timeline. So I drop it on my timeline, but the song is not as long as the video. So I press plus again. So now I can just drag and let it start with my tutorial. So it goes like this. Then it keeps playing. So editing is actually fun, but if you realize, there should be a transition between these two videos. So to add a transition to this video, just we navigate to our effects app and go to video transition, and I like to use Dissolve. So go to Dissolve. I'll just add the deep to black or additive. Let's just use additive Dissolve. I'll place it on. So just, I don't like that. I don't like what's shown. It's funny. Okay. So that's how you add files into your projects in Adobe Premiere. So the video just keeps playing. So what if this video is too long, and since there is no dialogue, I can make it look very fast. To do that, I'll just have to stretch and reduce it. So I'll just come here. Here is my weight stretch tool. Just click on it, and if I put it at the end of the video, I can actually drag and the more I drag, the faster it becomes. Now let's play the video and see how fast it's playing. And see how fast it's playing. You usually see these mostly on YouTube. The time elapsed videos you see actually very fast, and this is what they do. You just do it and very fast. I'm actually not going to use this song on YouTube because of copyright reasons. I'll just take it off as soon as I'm done with this tutorial. It's just for the purpose of this tutorial.
Go to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
And that's it. Okay, probably I'll just go and bring in a song that I know won't put me in trouble, so I can upload this tutorial on YouTube. So I'll go on this file. What if I want to change the song? I've edited the song here, but I want to remain retain the actual settings, the chords and all. Okay, maybe I cut the song in the middle, I added a transition, an audio transition, a crossfade, just add a constant power to it. And so when it plays, everything
Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home.
So that's actually an edit. And the one on the other hand, I want to reduce the volume. To reduce that, I can do audio gain or go to effect controls. This is a very important tab. You can see your volume there. You can just go there and reduce your volume level. And see the volume has reduced at this point. So what if I want to retain that kind of settings, or at the end I want it to fade out just as the song is ending? Just as the song and the video ends.
Only know you love her when only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
So that's how the song ends. Okay, so now I want to change the song because the song is actually YouTube rules. Let me use a song by somebody else. I just go back to my project file, tab, and I right click on the song. Instead of me bringing up a new song, I'll just replace footage. Now I got in a new song. So this one plays. So the song plays, the video plays, and that's how it goes to the end. This is where it ends. So you can actually see the length of a video here, right here, and it's just 4 minutes 13 seconds. So that's how to edit files in Adobe Premiere. And to get it out as a single file, you can actually go up here and go to Export Media. So with that, it's going to come up with this preview box. And you can just fix in what I do most of the time is I like to match sequence settings. So it just gives me direct settings for constraining the size of the video I brought in. So you can actually use previews that these are actually, we can talk about this later on in our other videos on Adobe Premiere. So for now, the default setting is cool. You just click export, and that's how it works. So when you click export, it comes up with this progress bar, and just exports your tutorial for you, your video, sorry. And that's how it runs. So thank you so much for viewing this tutorial.